with the Jay Birdski. Boom, baby. Nice. Good morning, Roll Gang. Welcome into an unbelievably special episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. Got my guy Jay Bird here with me. What's up, my man?
What's happening, dude?
Good to see you.
Dude, thanks for having me on. Glad to be here. Glad to see your setup. I always see the other side, so it's
fucking right. Got the white trash can, tripod, and
dude, I love it, man. This reminds me of being 25 again. So
fucking right, fucking right. It's about that time. Fuck yeah, Friday.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yo, so we just saw each other at Willows Beach, and like everybody saw that reel that I made, but I think it's valuable info to know that we planned the Wake and Bake before then.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Oh definitely. It wasn't like we didn't meet up Sunday and be like, hey, let's do this Friday. You hit me up way before then, and we just happened to meet up at the river.
Yeah, that was so dope.
It was dope. I wasn't expecting to see you out there, actually.
No, I knew. Someone told me you were showing up. I was like, no.
Yeah, man.
There's no way.
I missed a couple weeks because just been busy, but finally got back out there, and that's my peace place out there.
It's therapy.
It is, man. So I was. No lie, I was regretting it because there were so many people, and normally it's just like 2 or 3 of us that go. And ever since the hikers have been going, I really had to quit being selfish and get out of my own head and be like, you know what? I need to share this with everybody.
Yeah,
because it is therapy, and like understanding that I like being out there and being selfish and being alone. I was just like, man, no, like other people need to enjoy this as therapy too. And as long as you have like-minded good people, then you definitely enjoy that therapy out there. So
yeah, it was a great time. I feel that.
Thank you for this.
No, you fucking cheers.
Cheers,
hey,
bro.
Thank you.
Morning wake and bake.
Morning gang.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, so excited to have the one and only Jay Bird. So Jay Bird is the founder and owner of Cross Country Wellness, full spectrum CBD company, award-winning, absolute state-of-the-art cannabis company. I am so excited to dive into like the birth of Cross Country Wellness with you on this episode.
First off, thank you so much. Second of all, this was a morning wake and bake, and I feel like I'm going to call myself out real quick. I completely forgot all his samples of Cross Country Wellness, like I'm notorious for. I didn't forget the weed and the rosin, or shout out Honey Badger. I didn't forget the important stuff, but I forgot what we were going to actually talk about, and that's just...
I mean, that is probably the important stuff. I mean... But it is what it is.
You know what? I can call myself out. It is what it is. I will get it to you by end of weekend.
I believe you, and I appreciate it. I was so excited to try it. Slightly bummed that it's going to have to be delayed just a touch, but we're going to make it happen. I was telling Jay Bird, the show is going to Arizona, and THC is still legal there, so I'm going to be...
It's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Wow. Did they just...
It's recreational.
Wow. That's
Did you not
huge.
know that?
I did not know that. When did that happen? Is that recent?
It is fairly recent, yeah, actually. So, I was hearing you say that, and then I was about to ask you, what state are you going to? But you said Arizona. But keep going. But this guy is a master tennis player.
Not really.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yo, we got a good squad. We got a good team, but yo, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna be using the Cross Country Wellness award-winning cream for my recovery at the Nationals tournament. Like I can't, I did have to miss out on today's Cross Country Wellness, but the delay won't be long.
Right.
I'm sure I'm gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna make you forget all about that right now. I'm gonna roll up some Nature's Chemistry, some Ghost Train Haze. This is probably better than coffee right here.
Yo, what's in it?
Dude, terpinolene is the number one.
Let's go.
Terpinolene is the number one a terp. So
yeah, terpinolene, kind of like caffeine. It's gonna be. That's the perfect wake and bake strain. Ghost Train Haze.
I figured this would be great for the morning wake and bake, bro.
Can I smell it by chance? Oh my goodness, terpinolene to the face. Good Lord!
Right to the face, bro.
To the face.
You know what? Can I have the honor of you rolling me a joint?
I would love to.
I would love to see you use your rolling spoon in action, so I could actually.
Yeah.
So when I first met Sam, literally, I went up to him and I said, "Bro, this is brilliant because I used to use a toothpick. Swear to God. So like when I used to roll, I couldn't. My fat ass thumb couldn't like roll the rolling paper over. So I would physically have to take this and use this as the edge to bend it over, and then I could lick it and roll the joint." But
legendary. Yo, can I tell you? I had it on the storyboard to give you credit. About a year ago was when the Rolling Spoon was first founded. Shout out sponsors of the show this morning, the Rolling Spoon and Cross Country Wellness. But so you're the first person ever in the history of the Rolling Spoon to tell me the application. You know what I mean? So it was super early on. One of the first things I learned in the creation of the spoon is,
let's see how fat you can make this joint.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna test him.
I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it as fat as it goes. But yeah, this isn't as self-explanatory as I thought. The Rolling Spoon Cannabis Multi-Tool when I initially made it, and I went to this chamber event, and Jaybird fucking tells me exactly what it is. Like without me, I handed him one, and he's like, "Yo, this is a scooper. I've been using a toothpick instead of this poker. You got the straight edge." I was shook. It gave me sweats whenever. I appreciated that so much.
Well, I always laugh at the innovativeness of stoners, man. Like, we will MacGyver anything to smoke out of, and I smoked out of a pineapple before, and
get out.
I did.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
I've never smoked out of pineapple.
It was harder than I thought it was, bro. Like,
I'm sure. I can't imagine. That's not meant to be smoked out of. Pineapple pipe.
I'm not an engineer, so like I thought that just putting like two holes together and you throw some weed in and you light that bitch, it would work. But you got to make sure the holes are solid connected too.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
It was a lot more difficult than I intended.
I have never smoked out of a fruit, actually. Not even that classic apple bomb.
No?
But, yeah.
You should try it.
I gotta get on that.
You should show somebody.
Did it add some flavor? Smoking out of a pineapple?
Yeah, and it was very messy.
Very messy, very flavorful, kind of definitely juicy.
To be honest with you, I smoked pineapple Fanta out of a pineapple. Nature's Chemistry pineapple Fanta out of a... It's actually on YouTube. You can go find... I
was going to ask.
I think I started a YouTube account once, and that is just being... I'm giving you credit, mad credit, for being consistent on doing this every single morning, bro. It is
tough.
That's dope, bro. I mean, but that's very important, though, is like, I was telling somebody the other day, how do you become the best at something? You do it the longest.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
the most and the longest.
You do it the most or the longest. So that's how people are, quoted the best. Yeah, that's how you get to be elite. And you can't. That's consistency.
I roll a lot of joints. I shoot a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, you and I are both businessmen with our own babies, and I can't even tell you. I think you're the first person that like came up, like the first founder that came on the show. Tina founded the Chamber of Cannabis, but I don't know, Cross Country Wellness, full spectrum CBD company. You got topicals, you got edibles.
No, I got. Well, it's a capsule.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
have a topical. I have a capsule. I have 2 different milligrams of tincture, which is 1,000 milligram, 2,500 milligram, and then I also just launched our pet tincture.
Hey.
So that was very important. I have 5 dogs. So 3 of them are pit bulls, and when I have people coming over, or if I want to invite somebody over, I definitely need to like be able to calm them down. You know what I mean? Without, just
that's a great call.
But that actually has worked.
I'm sure.
But more than anything, animals have an endocannabinoid system just like we do. So
all mammals.
You know what I mean? So that was very important. And I've gotten great feedback that the full spectrum CBD works with dogs actually better than just an isolate. So that's
what I love. Honestly, full spectrum is so much more important than isolate. Like full plant wellness is actually magical, and I have so much respect for you for keeping all the separate cannabinoids as well. Like CBD is magical. It's magical. And for those of you guys who don't know, like what CBD is for, we're gonna get on into that shit. But how did you come up with the idea for your recipes, making sure to respect the whole plant wellness?
Because to be honest with you, so when I started working in the dispensary, about 5 years ago when I was at Jenny's dispensary. That's a nice joint that you actually rolled up. Look at this little log, guys.
I mean, that's the only way you could put all that in there.
I love it, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be a garb.
That's going to be nice.
Hell yeah. I'm pumped.
So, I started in the dispensary the day after the Las Vegas shooting, October 2nd, 2017.
No way.
I'll never forget it. And we were still medical. And a gentleman came in, and he was still visibly shaking from the previous night.
No shit.
And that was really, bro, that was a crazy night.
Yeah.
Because I woke up with probably 100 text messages making sure that I was all right.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what the hell was going on because I don't even like country music,
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't even know there was a country music concert. But nonetheless, I heard about the shooting, but I didn't know that it was as serious as it was till the next day.
Right.
Honestly. So when this gentleman came in and he asked for CBD, that was like one trigger because it was my first day in the industry. I'm over here looking at all these buds and I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm looking at the edibles and my head's blown because I was born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. Hence the name Cross Country. We'll get into that in a little bit, but so I realized I was just like, all right, cool. That was my intro to learning about CBD. But then this one lady came in and we had a sample of this topical that was sitting out, and she tried it, and then within 30 seconds, this lady felt relief, and she told me that she was just like,
truth.
She's like, I can move this. She's like, I couldn't do this just a second. And I was just like, no way. I was like, you're joking with me. And I was almost playing into it, but I was for real impressed because I hadn't seen something work that quick.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro.
It was your first time experiencing the miracle of cannabinoids.
Yeah, just instantly. So I said, man, there's something. I said, there's something in there.
Yeah.
So I started using humans, don't take this the wrong way, as guinea pigs with products that I would recommend to see did it work or what did it work for. I was trying to identify symptoms over getting somebody high, though.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So when
trying to fix people's ailments. No doubt.
Bro, this is a really nice joint.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate it. Gotta smoke dimes on the Weekday.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So once I started, see, I originally got involved with cannabis because I lost my dad to an accidental overdose of pain pills. He was in a car accident here in Vegas, suffered 17 broken ribs, a fractured shoulder, and a punctured lung. He was in a drug-induced coma for like 35 days, and after he got out of his coma, they gave him just hydrocodone and blood pressure medicine.
Yeah.
That's basically what they gave him to sustain his broken ribs. So
yeah, it's fucked.
So when he passed, that was my purpose. When I got in cannabis, I already had a purpose to help people get off of opiates using a plant-based medicine.
Yeah.
Cannabis specifically because of it was obviously helping people with what are the main three symptoms: pain, sleep, anxiety, inflammation. You know what I mean? So pain. So
mostly all those types of pain. You know, at the end of the day.
So I started understanding that, and when I was going to quote unquote prescribe, not being a doctor, but we pretty much prescribe as a bud tender.
Yeah.
You're prescribing something to your best ability of what should help them.
You are, yeah. And you definitely took good pride in that, like
Absolutely.
Connecting people with the right plant medicine for them.
You know, I did because we were at a dispensary where it was medical only still, and I was able to do a one-on-one consultation with the client and actually get to know the people. You know,
right?
So I wasn't just like a neighborhood just weed slanger. You know, like I was actually helping people. So
and you care.
I did. So
that's why I love it.
If something worked and it came back, I took note of that.
Yep.
So over 4 or 5 years, it was about 4 years, I got to understanding what worked. So people are like, why are you such a good bud tender? Well, I've helped 20,000 people, and I don't just go, here's a joint. Here, dude, this is fire. Get high off this, dog. This is fucking...
You learned from every one of them.
I've learned from 20,000 individuals, and I've combined that knowledge, and then I constructed my 4 SKUs out of those 20,000 people. And so that's really essentially what I did. I saw what worked. I went to the source. I asked them for a deal. They agreed to it, and here we are now. It's
amazing. It's amazing. You used your sample size and your platform, and a lot of people, like, I don't want to there's no names to be named here, but like a lot of bud tenders won't actually have pride in their customer. You know, like actually, so you're definitively driven by positive vibes and love. You know, like that is why we vibe so hard, and that's why you get along with so many people. But you see these people coming in, and a lot of people are coming in for fun, but some of them are coming in struggling, in pain, you know, like, and you had that sincere desire to help, and you got this huge sample size of patients through bud tending, and you kind of curtailed the knowledge into creating this company that is successfully benefiting people in medicinal need. Like, because at the end of the day, you and I probably don't need cannabis to live. But some of them, it's essential for quality of life.
Correct.
And your products are they are the sample of perfect medicinal grade, full spectrum CBD products for those who want the medical benefits but don't want to get, you know,
absolutely, you know, and I deal with that all the time, you know, and
all the time.
Being able, so I got a credit card processor, so we can sell all over the country. So if you live in Massachusetts or Maine or Delaware, I just ordered a Rhode Island the other day, you know, shout out Kevin.
Shout out.
He's went up to Alaska, and I got my first order in Alaska.
Let's go.
Yeah, so like,
that's awesome. Literally, cross country wellness.
So it's my goal to get a bus. I want to get like a tour bus, and I want to wrap it in cross country wellness. And I just really want to just kind of tour and educate people on the benefits of CBD and have almost like an open pop-up shop, you know?
Absolutely.
The first place I need to come is here and drop off some in products. So, God, man, I'm so mad at myself right now, dude.
Fucking right. Yo, I'm patient. We're lucky that I'm patient because I am definitely excited to give these a try. Like I said, I am an athlete. I play a lot of tennis. I try to play every day. My team, Red Rock, is headed to the Nationals tournament, and something that will always be underrated is taking care of your body. Rule gang, it's your whip. Like, you have your consciousness, and it doesn't really fucking matter how smart you are. If your body can't cash the checks your brains are balancing, are writing, we have problems. We need to care for our body and our pain. Cross Country Wellness, an official sponsor of the show this morning. The best topical cream on the market. If you guys are in any type of chronic pain, physical pain, from muscle soreness to honestly, the medical benefits are bounding. I want to get into the specifics of your favorite type of people to help out. But you guys gotta hit up at Cross Country Wellness on Instagram. If you're not already following at Cross Country Wellness, hit a follow, because honestly, magical stuff. So, like, who is in your opinion, Jay Bird, who is your perfect patient? Not like a real person.
Yeah, no.
Ideal.
So, I got asked this question the other day, and it made me change my focus of my entire business of who I want to market to, actually. So,
okay.
So think about us going out on the river this past Sunday. Okay?
Yep.
You guys are my ideal target. Why? Because guess what? We're out there. Look, you're in your kayak right now, or in your paddleboard, right? We're just going, right? And what happens? Your lower back right here.
Oh, it was everything.
It was on fire, wasn't it?
Fire.
So
can't even tell you.
Now, granted, you probably slept like a baby, and you probably didn't need help sleeping, but the recovery aspect. So
I struggled to fall asleep. I was in pain.
Really?
Yeah.
So if I had some capsules and pain cream.
Yeah.
Which I do. It's
amazing.
But I would tell you to put the pain cream on your lower back, because I used it last night, honest to God, because I have, like, in my hip right here. I was in 2 car wrecks last year, and for some reason I just still cannot. Two car wrecks in 2 weeks.
What the fuck? Good Lord.
Rear-ended twice. They were not my fault. Still waiting on the settlement. So when the settlement comes, we're about to go celebrate.
Fucking right.
But I used the pain cream on my hip last night and my lower back, and then I used the capsules to. My mind just is going nonstop. So to shut my mind off at night, I use the capsules almost every night just to wind down, and helps me get a deep sleep. So
yeah,
I mean, I've heard people, bro, putting the pain cream over their eyebrows, and I'm just like, what? For migraines?
Yeah.
Tension headaches, like on the back of their neck.
So it draws blood to wherever you apply it. Draws blood flow. It's honestly incredible. So, like, how your body repairs itself is via blood. That's why we bruise. That's why. So your body will send blood to wherever it needs to be to repair. And having a cream that's like a magnet for the blood flow. And honestly, you said how many mils in a?
It's a 500 milligram, 2-ounce jar, and
that's what you need.
Yeah. So all essential oils. So camphor, peppermint, clove, CBD, and then a little bit of beeswax and shea butter. But it's very smooth. It's not like an oily, greasy aftertouch, so.
That's huge.
But then also the capsules, and then the 2 different tinctures that I have. If I can real quick educate people on, honestly, taking CBD, okay? So when you see something, they're like, oh, mine's better, it's 5,000 milligrams. And I'm like, no, it's not better. How much are you taking? Because if you're only taking a quarter dropper, you're not taking 5,000 milligrams.
That's
it's
right.
It's just that concentrated. So we have to
100%.
educate people on what a therapeutic dose is, because when you walk into a dispensary, I don't give a shit which one that you go to or what type of CBD you get. You should at least have a knowledge of how many milligrams it takes you to get from A to B. And that's with CBD or THC.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So, like, if the bud tenders can't out front understand that the therapy, how to understand the 2,500 milligram and the 1,000 milligram. So, like, 2,500 milligrams, if you take a full dropper, that's 83 milligrams of CBD. Okay?
Right.
If you take a full dropper of 1,000 milligrams, that's 33 milligrams of CBD.
Right.
So if you only take like a quarter or a half of a dropper of the 2,500, but you take a full dropper of 1,000, you're taking the same amount.
Yeah. Crazy. You're dosing the same amount of the same cannabinoid, and it's all labeling on the jar that has the full amount of the unit.
Yeah. So the label on the jar would be the total amount in that bottle. So if that says 2,500 milligrams, that whole bottle is 2,500 milligrams. A lot of people are really confused on how to dose themselves. So I start out giving them a 25 milligram capsule and find out how many capsules it takes for them to hit their therapeutic dose.
Yes.
Was it 1? Was it 2? Was it 3? Was it 4?
Because everybody's different.
Correct. So that way I can find out how precise where they're at. Now, if they're taking more than 5 a day, they need the 2,500 milligram tincture, because for the money, it just, for how it adds up and how much you have to take per dose, it adds up correct. Like, it adds up to where it's just cheaper for you to buy the 2,500 milligram tincture.
Yeah, right.
I hope I'm making sense right
now.
now.
Totally. You need to find your dose, and sometimes your dose is higher than the particular method you're trying to use. You need to find the method and the specific dosage, no matter how high or low. You know, some people have very low cannabinoid tolerance, and so that's why you start with 125 tablet, right?
Well,
and some people can probably take 150 mils.
You know, so studies actually right now, like therapeutic studies, are showing that people are actually starting in actual studies are starting out with 400 milligrams at a time. So because I'm very comfortable at starting people off with 100 milligrams of CBD out the gates.
Yeah.
THC, totally different question.
Yeah.
But right out the gates, I am super comfortable telling somebody that if they've never tried it, that they should start at 100 milligrams and then cut that in half and see if they get the same results.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Because when you take 10 milligrams of CBD or 20 milligrams of CBD, you're not actually, I don't feel like you're doing much.
No,
you know,
yeah.
so
it takes a really particular individual. Maybe only 1 out of 10 would have a low enough tolerance to it.
And I couldn't say that actual number, but
no.
You know, from my experience, I've noticed that 100 milligrams is a really good starting point for people to actually give CBD a chance again, because that's what I hear all the time. This doesn't work for me. This doesn't work for me. CBD doesn't work.
I mean, so the thing about consuming CBD is it really is all about the dose.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're emphasizing an absolutely critical point to the industry, and it's really awesome to see. I want to hear how you do you have education of doses on your packaging, because like it is the most important part in finding what works for you is finding the dose for you.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, not well on the packaging. I have to, just like always, I can't tell people to take 100 milligrams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Certain
unfortunately,
size.
no. I have to demonstrate that via things like this right here. You know what I mean? Where people see my face and recognize me and recognize what our company represents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if they understand, so I guess you look at all major brands like Coca-Cola, you look at all major brands like, they all have a mission statement or a purpose behind them, right? If you go to their website or something like that, you'll see their mission statement. I want my mission statement people to understand that I want to educate people on the benefits of a plant-based medicine, to combat, opiates and, prescription drugs.
Crucial ailments and like dangerous alternatives. I mean, we have the one that has no danger to be found, honestly. And that is the most honest part. Relief without the drawbacks, without the addiction, full plant wellness, and honestly, it's you're performing magic, Jay Bird. And as he takes the dab off the honey badger, my man, it's an absolute pleasure to have Cross Country Wellness and the owner and founder repping the show. It's been a minute in the making. I'm absolutely hyped to have you here, and I think we gotta run it back. We'll do more episodes. We gotta consume some on the show, but I think this is a great intro into like your amazing magic that you and your business perform on a daily basis at this point.
Thank you.
And honestly, like, the maturity, the proper dosage, the full plant, everything you stand for is part of my mission too. That's why we're boys. But yo, my man, it's an absolute pleasure. I have one quick segment we gotta go through before we get you out of here.
I'm on your show, man. I'm here for you, buddy.
So these are the quick rips.
5
rapid fire questions, and
hands are sweaty.
Yeah, they're rapid fire. Try to answer them as quick as you can. We're gonna try to get a little idea of what your favorites are. Cannabis related, not cannabis related, whatever.
Let's run it.
Let's fucking go. All right, quick rips with my guy Jay Bird. Yo, Cross Country fucking Wellness, the greatest in plant medicine. Especially if you're not trying to do the whole psychoactive thing, unbelievable alternative to any of your pain needs, honestly. But Jay Bird's quick rips coming at you. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Question 1. All right, your favorite casino in Vegas?
I like Green Valley Ranch.
Yo, GVR. Shout out GVR. Yeah, they got it going. All right, your favorite terpene?
Linalool.
Hey, linalool. Rare but tasty.
Yes.
All right, 3. Favorite cannabis consumption method? Boom. Shout out Honey Badger.
My boys over at Honey Badger, you already know.
You already know.
Clout chase till I die, baby. Let's go.
Let's fucking go. I should have brought mine over. I have a brand new one.
Did you get the yellow one?
The green one.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Honey Badger. Gotta match the Rolling Spring green, but there's a video coming soon. But anyways, your favorite TV show ever?
Favorite TV show ever?
That's tough. I mean, there's a ton.
So, in the last 6 years, I haven't owned cable since I've been here in Vegas.
Love it.
I would have to say, like, Sports Center, bro.
Yeah. Yo.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Okay.
It's probably the most popular shout out in the history of the show. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a great show. I watch it a lot, too. All right, last question here on the Quick Rips with Jay Bird. If you could have a sesh with anyone in human history, one-on-one, alive or dead, who would it be? You're sitting on a table smoking a honey badger, some gas live rosin with...
I would probably...
Tuffy. That's the hard ball.
somebody like Gandhi or something like that.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, like I would want to smoke.
Gandhi.
Or something, you know, like
Yo,
really,
that's what so I did mine. I said Jesus.
seriously, like somebody that was like, I want to get in the mind of what. Think about the knowledge that they would just spit at you, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm Jewish.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like this person just clearly made an impact. Like Gandhi absolutely just
right. Like
yeah.
you know, so I've been on a journey of bettering myself. So just mentally, I need to work on the physical aspect of it. A little bit more, tighten up. You know, so getting into the gym here pretty soon.
Fuck out of here. You're a fucking beast. Good looking man.
But hey,
smoking with Gandhi.
Hey man, that would be dope, bro. Like
It would be dope.
I'm trying to be the best version of myself, and I think that smoking with Gandhi would at least he would give me some insights.
You're right. And there's a lot of ways people go with that question, but I think the best is like that. Like you're gonna try to learn something.
Yeah.
Something important, you know? And yeah, you know, no shade. Like I get all the family members, and I went the same direction though. You know, we're on this trajectory, building our babies, and just honestly, amazing plant bringing us together that does some magic, and you bring out the magic through these amazing user-friendly applications. It is magic that you do. And really, as humans, we don't have full understanding of it yet. We just don't. But it works.
It works. That's the best way to describe it.
Yep. And without the drawbacks. So, Jay Bird, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, at Jaybird CCW, at Jaybird _CCW on Instagram, and at Cross Country Wellness. Just absolutely bringing the heat. You guys know what it is. And absolute pleasure having you on, my man.
Thank you so much for having me, man. Thank y'all for checking us out. If y'all have any questions, comments, anything, y'all always reach out to me. I'm an open book, very transparent. I love educating and teaching people about the benefits of CBD. Anybody, I will make a discount code for you. So, anybody that goes... We'll do it right now. What you want to do? Wake and Bake as the discount code?
Yeah, Wake and Bake.
Yeah.
With the N, yeah. Wake.
WAKENBAKE. All right, so I'll give everybody a discount. If y'all go, this is going to last forever. So whenever y'all see this, go to crosscountrywellness.com. Use discount code Wake and Bake. WAKENBAKE, and I'll get you 20% off your entire order.
Fuck yeah. I love that. We're going to be doing, because honestly, Nationals coming up, gonna be pumping that out. Promo code Wake and Bake. That's fucking awesome.
Free shipping, so it ships directly to your doorstep.
Oh, magic to your doorstep.
So, hey man.
Ship free.
Yeah, I'd love to support you and all the viewers. So
the Roll Gang.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Roll Gang.
Yo, we appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on so much. Your energy is a spectacle in the industry. You know, you're a great contributor to the best Vegas cannabis. I mean, it's the best community.
I love everybody in our community, man. It's
so much love.
So much love to the Vegas Canna fam out there.
Yeah. Guys like you, my man. Guys like you. Yo, Jay Bird, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in, Roll.